Who was Napoleon Bonaparte? A brilliant military genius, or one of history's greatest tyrants? To understand Napoleon, we must start at the beginning. Napoleon was born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, shortly after it became part of France. He grew up feeling like an outsider, poor, mocked for his accent, and underestimated. But from a young age, Napoleon showed an intense hunger for knowledge, especially military strategy. While others played, he studied the great commanders of history. The French Revolution changed everything. As France descended into chaos, Napoleon saw opportunity. His talent on the battlefield quickly set him apart. In Italy, he defeated larger and more experienced armies through speed, intelligence, and bold tactics. Soldiers admired him. Enemies feared him. By 1799, France was exhausted by revolution and instability. Napoleon seized power in a coup and declared himself first consul. Soon after, he crowned himself Emperor of France, believing that only strong leadership could save the nation. As a ruler, Napoleon was not only a conqueror, he was a reformer. He reorganized the government, fixed France's economy, and created the Napoleonic Code, a legal system based on equality before the law and protection of property. Many countries still use versions of this system today. To supporters, Napoleon was a visionary who brought order out of chaos and promoted merit over nobility. But ambition has a cost. Napoleon believed France could dominate Europe. He launched war after war against Austria, Prussia, Russia, Britain, and many others. His armies marched across the continent, spreading both revolutionary ideas and destruction. Millions of soldiers and civilians died in conflicts driven by his hunger for power. In occupied lands, some welcomed him as a liberator. Others saw him as a tyrant who replaced old kings with his own rule. He placed family members on foreign thrones and crushed resistance without mercy. The turning point came in 1812. Napoleon invaded Russia with the largest army Europe had ever seen. But the Russian winter, long supply lines, and relentless attacks destroyed his forces. What began as a show of strength ended in disaster. From that moment, his empire began to collapse. Defeated, Napoleon was exiled to the island of Elba. But his story was not over. In 1815, he escaped and returned to France, regaining power for 100 days. Europe responded immediately. At the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon was finally defeated, this time forever. He was exiled again to the remote island of St. Helena, where he died in 1821. So how should history remember him? Napoleon was a man of contradictions. He championed equality but ruled as an emperor. He brought modern laws but ruled through war. He inspired loyalty and fear in equal measure. Was he a genius who reshaped the modern world? Or a tyrant whose ambition cost millions of lives? Perhaps he was both.